I was like, it's broken, can't you see that it's broken? And he was like, oh. And I said to him, you were supposed to bring a second person. This is not a job for one person. And oh my goodness, he just flipped.
Welcome, my name is Cece. Please make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification. Just having a wardrobe makeover. So I've been to IKEA so many times trying to decide on which one to get, and I finally decided to go for the Pax, and Mimi is having the Idanas. I was just on the way to the post office, then I decided let me just place my order because we've been waiting such a long time to place this order, and I've just come to have obviously I'm having my green tea as usual. So I'm just going to have my green tea and then place my order, and then maybe do a bit of shopping. It's really noisy in here. Hopefully you can hear me because I've got my mic. It's Halloween, so there's a lot of kids doing this Halloween hunt, as well as obviously people are shopping for Christmas, and a lot of things that are going on. But anyway, the good thing is we already went to IKEA and I had a look around and I know exactly what I'm ordering. Actually, I'm getting a bit warm. Let me just take this off. So I am ordering the Pax one, and Mimi also ordered hers. The good thing is when we got there, I actually went over to them, and then I told them exactly what I wanted, and then I also told them the kind of the doors that I wanted, as well as the shelves as well that I wanted. And then they kind of like built it for me while I was there, and then they printed the whole thing so that when you, after reviewing, you can actually still order it online, because I decided I still needed to go home and think about it. But then they did print the paper for us, which is really good. So I've got this, which is printed. It's got the QR code. So when I'm ordering, all I need to do is just scan the QR code, and then it'll take the whole thing into my onto my basket, and then I can always just go ahead and make the purchase. But this is how it looks. It's got everything. It's got the price. I put the shelves that I wanted as well. So all I need to do is just scan the QR code and then put it on my basket, and then that's it. That's sorted. So I am going to do this now. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. We've been back to IKEA so many times because I kept changing my mind. I was thinking, should I have just glass on one side? Should I have mirrors on one side? But then after a long time, I decided, no, I'm just going to have it plain, and I'll have separate standing mirrors in my bedroom. So let me order this while I have my green tea. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. I'm finally going to get a bit more organized, so cheers. It's a shame it's not Zimbani from my land, but you know, green tea, still nice enough. Right, let me do this. So that's the QR code. So all I did was just scan it, and then I just airdropped it to my laptop. So I've got the Pax over here, and it's got everything that I wanted, all the bits, because obviously everything that you add is kind of customized. So I'm glad that I've got everything on here. So that's the wardrobe with all the other components that I needed for it. So as you can see, that's everything. And then I am going to go ahead and add Mimi's as well. And then we'll just do this order now, and then book the TaskRabbit to actually assemble it. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this into the basket, and then I am adding Mimi's as well. Let me just go and look for it. It's the Idanas. Idanas? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think it's a Scandinavian name. Let's see. And then let me search for it. So it's this one. The internet here is a bit slow. Right, yes, so it's this one. It's beautiful, I love it. With the bifolding doors. Yeah, this one. So I'm just going to add that as well. So this one doesn't have the, because with mine I kind of had to buy things separate, the door separate, and everything separate, but this one it's got everything together. So add to shopping, and then we'll just have it delivered, and then that's it. So that's everything in the shopping. I'm having it delivered, and then I think we have to pay for the installation separate. So here, as you can see, it says, let me see, assembly via TaskRabbit. That's what I'm going to use, and then that's it. I'm just going to check out and have it delivered, and then hopefully it'll be in the next couple of days, and then I can have the rest also booked for the TaskRabbit so they can come and assemble it. So it's all done. So excited. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see the final thing, how it's going to look and everything. So yay. All the Christmas lights are already up and it's Halloween.
I hope it's not damaged. They're just delivering it, but I've just seen this here. So they've just delivered the wardrobes, well, the pieces of them. There's supposed to be 25 pieces. I need to count them to make sure. And I've had them put in this room, but obviously when the TaskRabbit comes tomorrow, he is going to assemble all of it. I can't believe I said to my sister, let's assemble it ourselves, but she kept insisting that it's going to be hard. But I think she was right, because these guys were actually sweating, like lifting this up. So I feel like this was going to be really difficult for us to do on our own. But if it wasn't for her, I would have been panicking right now, because I would have been thinking, how am I going to assemble this wardrobe? Well, this is like 2 wardrobes. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see how they're going to look. So yeah. So he told me that there was going to be 25 pieces, but I've just counted and there's actually 18, unless if maybe some of these small pieces also include that, I don't know. But all I did was just sign that thing, because they asked me to just sign for the delivery, but I feel like I should have counted them anyway. But hopefully all the pieces are here. But I also have the details of the order here. So I'm going to count this to make sure that it's actually, there's another page on here to make sure that I have all the pieces in time for tomorrow. So one tip, make sure that you have all the pieces that you need. So refer to your order to make sure that you've got everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 18 pieces, but then total items in your order 23, but that could include the other small things that are in there. Total number of boxes in order 25. Okay. Well, there's 18 on here and 18 that I've just counted. But I'm assuming the total items also include some of those small bits that are in there. Yeah, we'll see. So this is Mimi's room. We've been using this as storage for some of our linen and bedding and stuff. Most of the clothing is actually in the other room, which we are turning into an office. That's why we've got the new wardrobes to actually put our clothes in here, and also try and downsize. So I had to downsize and move all my clothes in here and just use a rail in my bedroom. So because we're using the other room as an office, well, we're turning it into an office. So it will be nice to see these clothes finally in the wardrobe. I am sending quite a few to charity, and I've given away a few as well, but I had to just use a rail, and this is me downsizing. Oh. Honestly, I am fuming. Okay, I'm laughing, but I'm not really laughing. The thing is, the wardrobes look absolutely amazing. They look so good, but there was a problem. So because the person that was assembling it from the TaskRabbit, they're kind of like independent people that are on this site. Because IKEA recommended TaskRabbit, so I thought that maybe they were part of IKEA, but then when I had a look later, I found out that they're actually independent people that are on this platform that IKEA works with. So when you make your purchase and then you go to the next step, it gives you an option to actually book for someone to come and assemble your whatever it is that you've purchased. So it recommended this guy, and I just obviously accepted it. And then now I've gone to look back at his profile, and I realized that actually they are independent people who also get reviews and assessed by, you know, all the people that they've provided the service to. So look at this. Honestly, it's broken. It is broken. I was so upset. Honestly, I was fuming. So this is what happened. So he came in and he assembled my wardrobe, and he was so quick. It was so good. I wasn't able to record that bit because he seemed like he was in such a hurry to actually just do it and get it over and done with. And I didn't want to be going in to like, you know, disturb him doing it. The first thing when he arrived, I was kind of like surprised because he actually came on his own. And on TaskRabbit, it said that they would provide a second person at no extra cost. So I assumed that there'd be two people. And also I just thought it would be hard for one person to actually assemble the full wardrobe. But then I suppose I just thought, okay, maybe he's an expert, he knows how to do it. So he did mine, absolutely no problem at all. And then when it came to do Mimi's, he said to me, oh, I need a flat, like, because I need to assemble this one flat, and there's no space in Mimi's room, because obviously she's already got her bed over there. And I said, okay, fine, there's another room where you can assemble it. And then I showed him the room where he could assemble Mimi's wardrobe. And then he started doing it. He assembled it flat, and then he said that, you know, to move it from that room to Mimi's room, it might be a problem with the legs because you know, getting it through the door, it's going to be too high. So he measured it and he said it's not going to work. So I said, well, so what do you want me to do? So he said it's not going to work. So I said, okay, well then I will have to rebook someone else to come and, you know, redo it. Maybe we can move things that are in Mimi's room and we can assemble it in there so that we don't have to move it. So I said, no, it's fine. Let me just do this. So he did the wardrobe and he finished it, and then he did the base for the legs, because he put the legs first, and then he tried to get it through the door and he couldn't, of which he said, can you help me get it through the door? And I was thinking, like, honestly, I am paying you to assemble it, so now you want me to do the work. First, you know, just lifting heavy things, there's obviously safety issues that go along with it. Second, obviously he should have brought someone else because he's been hired for this job. So anyway, I tried to help him move it, and then it wouldn't go through the door. So he said, okay, let me take off the legs, and then I will move the wardrobe to Mimi's room, and then I'll put the legs while they're in the room, so we don't have to move it. So I said, fine. And I was thinking, don't tell me that you want me to help you again, because I've hired you to do the job. But I just thought, do you know what? Let me just be a nice person. and you know, I just want to get this done. So he asked me to help him move the wardrobe from the bigger room into Mimi's room, of which we moved it. It was quite heavy, really heavy. And I said to him, this is really heavy. And he's like, no, it's fine. I've got most of the weight. I'm thinking, like, most of the weight, there's two people. You're holding one side and holding the other side. It's kind of like 50-50. But anyway, we moved it to Mimi's room, and then I just left him to carry on. So he assembled the base. And so this is part of the base. So after he assembled the base, he called me again. I go over, he's like, so I've assembled the base with the legs. We actually need to lift the wardrobe up and put it on the base with the legs, so that the wardrobe, you know, obviously there's the legs under the wardrobe. And I said, oh, but it's so heavy. And he's like, no, it's fine, we can manage. I'm thinking, like, honestly, I really shouldn't be doing this. So anyway, he lifted it, and as he was putting it, there's these wooden things that sit in here that go through the base. So it's like this, because this is part of the legs. He lifted it and he put it on here. He tried to move it that way, but obviously it wasn't in, so it moved this bit and it got broken. So as soon as I heard that, I went over, I was like, it's broken, can't you see that it's broken? And it was like, oh. So now we had to move it off, and I was like, it's now broken. And it's like, oh, can you just put it on the, we can still carry on without the legs, but can you put it on TaskRabbit that you are happy for, you're happy with the damage and you're happy to carry on? I said, no, I'm not happy with the damage. Obviously, this is a brand new wardrobe. There's no way I'm going to accept it as it is with, you know, with the damage. And I said to him, you were supposed to bring a second person. This is not a job for one person. And oh my goodness, he just flipped. He was like, oh, this is why I hate doing these jobs. Who says that there needs to be a second person? I've done hundreds of these jobs on my own and it's never been a problem, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, it is a problem right now. And as you can see, it's broken. I'm not happy with this. This is a brand new wardrobe and the legs are broken. I'm not happy about this. And it's like, well then, so what do you want to do? I said, I'm not happy with it. It needs to be changed. So like, well then, I'm dismantling everything. I said, fine, dismantle everything. I am going to contact IKEA right now and I'm going to let them know what's happened. And I'm also contacting TaskRabbit because I'm not happy with this. And then I just left and I went into the kitchen to make a cup of tea just to calm myself down. And he tried to move the wardrobe into the other room to try and dismantle everything. I could hear the drill and I assumed he was dismantling everything. And then the next thing he calls me, Cece. And I'm like, oh. So I go over, he's like, just take a picture of this and message IKEA and ask them to change it for you. I said, okay. So I took it with me and I took a picture. And I went back to the kitchen and as I was there, he calls me again. He's like, so in the meantime, instead of dismantling everything, we've already done this wardrobe, blah, blah, blah. Is it possible to have it without the legs? And I said, well, it's not my wardrobe. I need to contact the owner and find out what she thinks. But then obviously she bought it with the legs because that's what she wants. So I was trying to message my sister, but she was at work, so I couldn't get through to her. And then in the end, I had to make the decision. So I was just on the chat to IKEA as well, because I thought that they would replace this. And then I was kind of suspicious because I thought, how are they going to replace it? Because obviously they've sent it to us in perfect condition. So how are they going to replace it? But anyway, I ended up deciding that it's fine. We'll just have the wardrobe with the legs, and then I'll have this replaced. And then if Mimi wants the legs, then I mean, we will have to like do it ourselves, or maybe find someone else that I trust that can do the legs, and then we can lift the wardrobe and put it up in, put it on top of the base with the legs. So the wardrobe is in Mimi's room. It looks absolutely amazing. I have to say, it looks really, really nice, just as I expected. But obviously the problem was with the person that actually assembled it. So when I went to the IKEA website, I noticed that I can actually still order this, the part on its own, but I think I actually have to pay for it. I'm not sure, because obviously they sent it to us in perfect condition, and it was damaged during the process of assembling the wardrobe. And so that's what happened. So I was fuming. I'm still kind of angry, but I know that I have to let it go, because I'm actually happy with the way the wardrobe looks, but then obviously the person that assembled it is the one that's incompetent, unfortunately. So that's one of the things that you need to consider when you're having it assembled. And the thing is, we still had to pay him. Obviously, he got over £200, or was it just under £200? I'll have to double check. It could have been, how much was it? It was around 200, or was it 190 something? I'll check. But anyway, so he still got paid. And after he left, that's when actually the money comes out of the account, because when it's booked, it does give you a code to say how much it's going to be. So you know in advance how much it's going to be. And obviously they take your card details and everything. So as soon as he left, obviously the money got deducted as soon as he said the task was complete. And then it sent me a prompt to say, can you leave a review or a tip? A tip, honestly. And then I decided to have a look at these reviews. Since he's done more than 600 jobs in the last 3 or 4 years, and there's like 30 something people that have actually left a review, and obviously it's all like 5-star, although the overall stars is 4.9, but it's done over 600 jobs. But I don't know how you would avoid this, because obviously I guess when they come in, you have to make sure that they ask them, can you actually do this job on your own? But we just assumed that there was going to be 2 people that will be coming to actually do the job. And the other thing probably would be to have a look at their reviews. Although obviously the reviews are 5-star for him, and this has happened. The other thing, he was doing it in such a hurry because he had another job to go to. So that's one of the things that obviously you need to be aware of. I'm not sure how long you would expect someone to stay to actually do this job. Obviously, I'm all for supporting people that want to earn money through providing a service, and that's one of the reasons why I decided not to leave a negative review, because I'm thinking maybe this is a one-off mistake or something, I don't know. But anyway, it's broken, and I am writing to IKEA to see if I can have it replaced, but we might have to pay for it, and then so that Mimi has the choice to put the legs or not. But actually, she's got so much space on top of a wardrobe now, because it looks like mine. After she had a look at it, she was actually happy with it. but obviously she wanted to have the option to have the legs, and we might still put them. But then she's got more space on top of her wardrobe, so she can put a few more things on top of her wardrobe, which is really good. We are going to go back to IKEA to have a look at a few things that we can actually buy that can actually complement the wardrobes. But the wardrobes look really, really nice. I'm so happy with them despite the glitch. I would definitely recommend them, and when I actually go back to IKEA and buy a few more things to actually organize the wardrobes, I will definitely do another video and show you guys. But I'm really happy with them so far. So yeah. It's been a learning curve. It's been an adventure. I learned something, so yeah. Oh, anyway, my Pax is finally done. And I decided to go for gold knobs, so I want kind of like a white and gold theme. So let me just show you. I haven't put any of my clothes inside, but this is how it looks finally. So we've got this down here, which is great for storage, and this one here. And after seeing it, I'm thinking maybe I should put another shelf, although my sister was saying maybe I should put another like rail, so I'm not sure. I might change this, but this is how it looks at the moment. And then there is this side as well, which is exactly the same as the other side. So there's just a smaller one here and this one here. So this is how it looks finally. I am actually really happy with it, because initially I wanted to have mirrors. I wanted this for a mirror and this. But then when we went to IKEA with my sister, she was like, are you sure you really want mirrors? Because after seeing just like mirrors, like one that had 3 mirrors, I just thought it was just a little bit too much. I will probably just have a standing mirror on its own, but I'm really happy with my choice. So this is how it looks. I'll probably look for something to put on top here. So something neat, maybe some boxes or something. But so far so good. I'm really happy with it. It actually took about an hour and a half for it to be assembled by the TaskRabbit. Yeah, TaskRabbit. Although there was an issue regarding my sisters, but I'll tell you guys that story later. But anyway, I'm happy with mine. I'm just going to put some of my clothes inside. I still need to look for some hangers, because I want kind of like thin hangers for all my dresses and then thicker ones for all my coats. But at the minute, I'll probably just use the ones that I have. So hopefully everything is going to fit. So a little bit up close. Let me just open it so you can see up close. So that's how it looks. And then obviously there's this side. I had a choice to have it either open on this side or that side, but I wanted it to open towards the right. So that's how it looks so far. So this is the other wardrobe, all fitted. It looks so good. Obviously no feet, I'll explain later. But let me open it. This is Mimi's. Let me just show you. So there's the rail on top just here, and then she's got these little compartments here as well. I'm really happy with how it looks actually. And it kind of like slides, the doors just slide in like that. Yeah, looks good. And I love these. They actually look kind of old and vintage, but yeah, so cute. So I put all my dresses on this side. So I've got my long dresses, I've got my trousers, my skirts, and then my tops. There's quite a lot of space down here, so I don't know if I'll do anything with it. I probably will. Just like to organise more things and stuff, and obviously these are still empty. So I've got quite a lot of space, and then I'm just putting all my blazers on this side. So I've got a few more that I'm just putting all of them here. And I didn't realise I've got so many blazers. I need to get rid of some of them. So I need to actually go through a lot of stuff and like get rid of most of it. And then I'll just keep the ones that I use all the time and my favourite ones, or my favourite pieces. But putting all the blazers on this side, and this is still empty, of course, and that, so I need to decide what to put there. And there's a lot of space down here as well, so I need to utilise that space and the space at the top as well. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Should I go back and leave a review of exactly what happened, or should I just leave it? I mean, like, what goes around comes around. So, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification, and give this video a thumbs up, and see you in the next one.